Simplify the following expression. 8 times a to the n on the numerator, and then 4a to the n minus 8a to the n. So the first thing we should do is try to factor out any terms that either the numerator or the denominator have in common. And so the numerator, there's just one term, so there isn't that much we can do in the matter. But the denominator, well, we can rewrite this as 4 times a to the n times a to the n, right? Because then when we combine these together, you just add the exponent, so we get a to the 2n, so I haven't changed anything. And then you can rewrite the second term as 4 times 2, which is 8, times a to the n. So now notice in the denominator, there's a 4 times a to the n in common in both terms. So we can factor that out in the denominator. So the numerator gives 8 times a to the n. And in the denominator, if we factor out a 4a to the n, what's left over? In the first term, it's just an a to the n. And in the second term, it's just a 2, right? So now we try to simplify. Well, there's an a to the n on the top and an a to the n on the bottom related by product. So we can actually cancel that out. And then finally, there's an 8 and a 4. And if we reduce by 2, then reduce by 4, then this becomes 2 and this becomes 1. So let's simplify what we just did. So the numerator, what's left over is just a 2. And the denominator is just 1 times a to the n minus 2. And we don't need to write that 1, so it's simply 2 over a to the n minus 2. And so we are done reducing. So this is the simplified form of the expression at the beginning.